And interesting to see China getting involved and calling for a two-state solution. Your reaction?
Well, of course, China is going to ask both sides to exercise restraint because Hamas is engaged in this brutality. The rape is just horrific, and China won't condemn it. China won't condemn it because I believe it's supporting Hamas's attack. Remember, Hamas is a proxy of Iran. Iran, in many respects, is a proxy of China. China fuels Iran. It's Chinese money that is supporting this war and on the Hamas side. And I think we're going to find eventually Chinese arms will have been used by Hamas, although that has not yet surfaced. So we are seeing China's full-on support for this. And what we should be hearing from Beijing as well as Washington is, look, that Hamas needs to pull back, it needs to stop, and it needs to be punished for this brutality.
And no doubt this is the subject du jour of the delegation there from Washington. Chinese President Xi Jinping meeting with that delegation of U.S. senators in Beijing this morning. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer told Xi we understand that he was, quote, very disappointed by China's failure to condemn the attack from Hamas. Schumer is leading this delegation. It is 6 senators in China. This week, they're going to China, South Korea, and Japan. Gordon, what can get done, and what do you make of Schumer's response to Xi that we're hearing?
Well, first of all, it's important to criticize China from Chinese soil. So I think kudos to Schumer for doing that. The problem with this trip is a fundamental one, and that is that China is putting itself on a war footing. It is preparing to go to war. The Senate should be in session passing critical legislation to get the United States ready to go to war. So these senators should be in Washington making sure that we can defend ourselves, our friends and allies. Nothing's going to get done on this trip.